Today we're doing the first shots on my new Ruger 1022, and that's coming up next here on Jesse B Outdoors. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. Now if you follow the channel, you're probably thinking, Jesse, why did you pick up another Ruger 1022? You already got a couple of them. Why, yes, you're right. But what I did was, a local farm store of mine had this on sale for 200 beans. And I couldn't pass it up. If you guys follow my social media platforms, you'll know why. If you don't know, go follow me on Instagram or X or on Trigger Hill and you'll see why I picked this up. So what I want to do with it is I want to shoot it in its regular form before I actually tear into this thing and do some changes to it. Now there's nothing fancy about this. It's a synthetic stock. It did come with a rail on it. That's why, one reason why I wanted it. And there's no sights on the barrel, but really don't care. Right now I got a Fox Army green dot on here that I got sent to me to try out, so it's the first time I'm using this. So, well, that's enough talking about it. Let's get shooting it. Alright, I'm just running some CCI Blazer in this. And basically we're out here at 25 yards and I'm just shooting to have fun with it. Like I said, I just want to shoot it like this before I tear into it. So let's try for the IPSC target, dead center. Alright, looks like I was off to the left a little bit. That could have been me. Let's go to the gong. Alright, silhouette next to it. Alright, I'm just popping these off. I'm not taking my time or anything. Let's try the bowling pin. Alright, popped him, the plate. Alright. Let's try the MGM popper. Alright, I love shooting that thing. Let's try the gopher. Oh, shot him dead center and we are out. Let's load up another magazine and have some fun. Now we saw it worked with a 10 rounder. Let's try a BX25 out. If you guys know, I got two of these. This black one, the black ones usually work good. I got one that's clear and sometimes there's issues. If you follow one of my other videos I did with my Faxon barreled Ruger 1022, I was having issues with that clear one, and I'm pretty sure it was because of that magazine. Let's try the coyote here. Alright, pop the coyote. Let's see if we can get him in the head. Alright, that was a little bit low. That one looked a little bit better. Let's try the plate above the coyote. Alright, not bad. Well, since I got the big magazine in, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do double taps left to right on all the bait targets with this. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Let's go for the popper again. Going too quick. Oh, 25 rounds goes quick, quick, quick. Let's try another one. Alright, we got the last magazine here. What I think I'm going to try to do with this one, make sure that magazine's up there, I'm going to try for one of the paddles on the dueling tree. Usually I am not that good of a shooter to hit one of those. If you guys follow the channel, I got a muscle disease, so I'm shaky. But I'm going to try for that right top one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed that. Let's go for the 6-inch. Ooh, just had a failure to feed. Alright, got it to go in. Okay, I think I hit it the first time. The second time I am not sure. Let's try the bowling pin again. There we go. Plate. All right. Let's just rapid fire on the IPSC. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we're going to do my final thoughts inside, because my dumb butt forgot to hit the record button outside when I did my final thoughts out there. So my final thoughts of this plain Jane Ruger 1022, actually I think for the price, like the 200 beans I paid for it, I think it's a great rifle for a base model Ruger 1022. Now you can see I don't have it in my hands here, because after I got done filming, my boy and I already started tearing it apart. But I will tell you guys that the texture on that synthetic grip, the texture where your hands go, it's very aggressive. Well, I shouldn't say very aggressive, but it's aggressive. It really locks your hands in, and I really like that about it. I like that it comes with a railed, a model, and an optic. That's the first time I've shot a Ruger 1022 with a dot, and that was actually kind of fun. I almost didn't want to tear it apart after shooting it and making this video. Of course, everything else is basic Ruger 1022, new style on it. You got the synthetic stock, you got the plastic trigger guard and all that, so everything's plastic, so it was actually very lightweight. If you actually had one of the barrels on there that just had the sights, it would probably be even lighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what this is turning into since I got it done here. So give me just a second and I'll be right back. Now it's still got the stock barrel on it. This will be changing, but what we have here is a Redwind 6-24 scope here, and yes, it's got the sunshade on it. That's one reason why I end up going with this Ruger 1022, because it came from the factory with a rail on there, so I didn't have to buy a rail on it. And then what we got is my Hogue stock here, and this is actually from my Ruger 1022 budget build, but we're going to go a different route with this. We're going to put a different trigger in this and a different barrel, and we're going to have some fun with this. Like I said, if you follow me on social media, you already know what's going into this, but this was the cheapest route I could find, because with this on sale for the 200 beans, I was actually looking at the cheap route out. If I would have got a Brownell's receiver, they didn't even have none in stock, so that threw that out. The next one up would have been the Faxon. Well, the Faxon was 170 beans, and then $30 to transfer it after an order it, that would have put me over 200. And then I would have needed a bolt still trigger pins, because I did have a spare trigger, so I would have needed the trigger pins and a buffer pin to put it in and everything. But anyways, the way this worked out, this came out to be the cheapest route, because if you all follow my channel, you know I'm not made of money. So I am glad I went up this way. And the reason why the Hogue stock is on it already, my boy's got a Ruger 1022 project going on, and he already snagged the synthetic one off of this one. But like I said, I give it a thumbs up. I think for a base model, it's a great rifle. So as always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there, I'll have links to Axel Hearing Protection, Gators Eyewear, and a bunch of other companies I like dealing with. Some got discount codes to save you guys money. Others are affiliate accounts that do help out the channel. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are one nation under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.